So, as you may have heard, Apple just unveiled the new iPhone, the iPhone 10 or iPhone X. Here it is on Apple's website. And pretty much, unfortunately, due to all the leaking, we kind of knew everything that was going to be on this phone. It is kind of interesting, though, to go on Apple's website, as you can see here, and just see how Apple's marketing it and see how they're explaining all the new features in this new phone. And I just want to give you my thoughts on the phone because chances are you know everything about the phone and you can just go to Apple's website like I am here. You can see it for yourself. So really the biggest selling point of this year's iPhone is the bezel-less screen and wireless charging and unlocking with your face, which is called Face ID. So I'll start with the screen. I am a huge fan of the screen. It's insane. I think it's called the Super Retina display. Seems kind of cheesy in my opinion, but it has a much higher pixel per inch density. It's an OLED panel, which I really like, and that's what allows Apple to curve the corners, as you can see here where my cursor is. You couldn't do that on a regular LCD panel. You can only do that with software tricks, but now with the OLED panel, you can actually curve your screen. In my opinion, the ears of the iPhone, as Apple calls it internally, up here on the top left, top right, it's gonna take me a while to get used to. It just seems like this notch is a bit too big and the ears are kind of too small that no significant content can go there other than the info in your status bar. And I feel like if you're in some applications like browsing the web and taking a photo, viewing photos, I just feel like it's gonna look a bit odd. In some applications here where the main user interface is white, as you saw there in Mail, it looks a bit better. And of course, Apple has optimized it for when you're in your home screen. But I'm going to have to wait and see how it really looks in different applications, such as YouTube. Because this screen has a new aspect ratio, I believe it's 18:9. I really am curious to see how YouTube is going to work. I remember when Samsung unveiled their newest phone, YouTube had a button inside the application that allowed you to go full screen and cut off some of the content in the video. So I don't know if YouTube is going to do that again here with the iPhone 10. We'll just have to wait and see. If not, the longer display is going to have some black bars on the sides, which is going to take a little while to get used to. So next up here is Face ID. So it allows you to unlock your phone with your face. The first thing that came to my mind when I saw Face ID is you have to scan your face and then you have to swipe up on the display. I guess that's okay because even with Touch ID, you still have to be touching your phone. But I thought you could pick up your phone as soon as it's in your hand, it sees your face, and then your home screen will just appear there. Now, maybe that will be in accessibility, where as soon as you scan your face, it'll just unlock. But apparently, it wants some user input to unlock the phone. Since it can unlock your phone when it's flat on a table, you're going to have to swipe your finger on the display to verify that, yes, you do want to unlock the phone. So kind of weird that once it's unlocked, you have to go and do something extra, like flick up to get to your home screen, but I guess that is necessary for the user experience. I was kind of wondering how Face ID would be marketed as being more secure than Touch ID, and I have to say, I am kind of sold. They did say that Touch ID has like a 1 in 50,000 chance of being duplicated, and Face ID has a 1 in 1 million chance of being duplicated. So a much better chance that someone can't get your face and unlock it with a similar face. And they have marketed it as being very secure. They even said that they went to Hollywood studios, had them create very similar silicone masks of people's faces, and taught the software to reject masks that look like the person's face. So very secure. It has over 30,000 invisible infrared dots that scan and make a map of your face. So that's really cool. I really was curious if it was going to work with Apple Pay. It is. So apparently all the banks are on board with using this new technology to unlock your face, which is really good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Face ID. I'll have to wait and see how it works when I get my hands on the iPhone 10. And finally here we have wireless charging. If I can find it here on the list, I can talk about it. In my opinion, wireless charging I don't know why it's been left out of iPhones for so many years. I think it's because all iPhones have had the metal back, and this is the first iPhone in a while that's had a glass back, and that allows the wireless power to be transferred through the phone. I think that's the main reason they added wireless charging here. Here it is. And yeah, wireless charging could have been on an iPhone a long time ago, and especially since Apple isn't using anything proprietary for it. They're just using Qi wireless charging, which has been in Android phones forever. The only reason I can think of is because this is finally an iPhone that has a glass back, and that's why they added it here. So apparently in the past, design was more important than adding wireless charging as a feature, and yeah, at least it's here finally. This is also the new mat that Apple unveiled. It allows you to charge your iPhone, your Apple Watch, and your AirPods if you buy the new AirPods case. So yeah, guys, those are, in my opinion, the new features that really matter in the iPhone 10. A couple other things: augmented reality. It's been shown in iOS 11. Obviously, it's better on the iPhone 10 because of the new A11 CPU. Here's something I want to touch on. The home button is completely gone, as you may have expected. A quick swipe up will bring you to your home screen, and a swipe up and hold will bring you to multitasking. Also, Apple took the security feature of Face ID, and they didn't use it for security for this next feature. They're actually using it for something kind of fun. So I think I scrolled past it up here. It's called an emoji right here, and it maps your face, and it will give the live emoji the same effect that's on your face. I don't know why it's not playing here, but yeah, it will kind of give a few emojis that you can choose from in the operating system the same expression on your face, and then you can make short videos and send it to your friends in iMessage. So yeah, a couple little gimmicky things, a couple really nice features like upgrades to portrait mode. You can change your lighting in portrait mode. But really, the main features I want to talk about in this video were wireless charging, Face ID, and that new amazing Super Retina display. So yeah, tell me what you think about the new iPhone 10 in the description down below. Unfortunately, I wasn't at the event, so I can't have a hands-on until I actually unbox my iPhone 10 in November when it gets shipped to me. Yeah, it's $999 US, but unfortunately, because I'm in Canada, I'll have to pay over $1,300, and with tax, it'll be closer to $1,400 for this new phone. I'll still be getting it though, so I can give you guys coverage on the new phone. Tell me what you think. My name is Mike, and I'll see you in the next video.